What's going on, good people? Welcome back to the 30-minute come up. Thank you guys for tuning in. In today's episode of In the Know, we're going to be discussing PayPal. A lot of you guys use PayPal. PayPal was acquired by eBay a long time ago, and then I believe they branched back off again. But this year they have been making some quiet acquisitions that we're gonna talk about. And honestly, they've been making some acquisitions the past few years, but this year in particular, they've made 4 acquisitions that we're gonna talk about because they're pretty interesting. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. The first one I would like to discuss is a company called ChargeHound. Where is this company based out of? I forgot, I cannot remember. But this was announced back in May. And ChargeHound is a comprehensive chargeback solution that makes handling disputes easy. So, as you guys know, a lot of companies have to deal with chargebacks. And basically, that's when the buyer would like to have the credit back or their money back for whatever services or item they purchased that either did not work the way they wanted to or broke. Whatever the case may be, chargebacks are kind of a headache for a lot of companies, especially smaller companies, because there's just a lot you have to deal with giving someone their money back. So, ChargeHound pretty much provides kind of a fully automated solution for that. I was noticing the blog that they put out. They did mention that they wanted to help merchants on that end. Let me read something that they posted on their blog. They said, we had a hunch that automation could help, and went about creating the first fully automated solution that can handle 100% of merchants' chargebacks. So that's really good. Company that is able to do that. That was founded back in 2016, and they announced that this partnership, this new venture with PayPal, will allow them to scale and grow to the level that they want to be on. Them being partnered with PayPal would definitely help a lot of merchants, especially the merchants that use PayPal. A lot of people use PayPal as a payment solution, and PayPal acquiring this company, I can see how that would definitely help when it comes to handling disputes, allowing customers to get their chargebacks completed a lot sooner. I can see how this will help. So, we'll see in the next couple of years or so how they play this out, but this does seem like a pretty smart acquisition on their end. I was checking the 52-week high and low for PayPal. Their 52 low for this year was 179, and their 52 high was 310. Right now, they are at 190. For this year, let me see how they've been doing this year. For this year, they have not been doing too bad. They did go up after the announcement of this acquisition. They did go up to their 52-week high. But they're still kind of stable right now. They have been making more money, making more revenue, and it seems like with these companies that are acquiring, it seems like they got something up their sleeve. So, like I said on my Instagram and TikTok, if you have not been paying attention to PayPal, you should probably start paying attention. Another company that have acquired is a company called Payday. Payday is based out of Japan. They acquired them for $2.7 billion back in September. Well, it was announced in September. Payday is a software platform that allows consumers to buy online without a credit card or pre-registration. That's kind of like a buy now, pay later kind of thing. And honestly, that's similar to, what is it called? I think it's called Lear. It's something where you just pay for it over time. But it's similar to other companies here, to other software companies here that allow you to pay something monthly or not pay the whole thing up front, something like that. So as you can see, PayPal is getting into that, part of the business as well, which is pretty smart. But yeah, they paid 2.7 billion for that company, so we'll see how that play out. Another company is called Happy Returns. This was announced back in May as well. Happy Returns is based out of California, provides comprehensive return solutions for online retailers and their customers. So Happy Returns is will kind of be a brother sister organization to Charles Hound. You know, this is something that PayPal will be able to use to either roll out to their online partners or whatever software they use themselves. They will be able to use Happy Returns to help customers and merchants handle any type of disputes that goes on. So from these three companies alone, you can see that PayPal is trying to develop a smooth working machine to handle any type of issue that comes up within the customer or the merchant, using the PayPal platform, which is actually smart. It's actually smart to have those things into place. So I'm definitely interested in seeing how this plays out over the next year or two. Of course, it's always going to take time whenever you are integrating a new company into a bigger company. It's good for the smaller company because they get to expand and reach a bigger audience, and it's also good for that bigger company as well because you have new team that comes in and help you expand your business and also fix any issues or problems that you've been having. So I can tell that PayPal is definitely trying to position themselves to be a key market player, which is not too bad. These acquisitions they've been making this year, it shows you that they are aggressive and willing to spend big numbers to better their company, and not only better their company but better their service as well to the individuals that use their service. One of the last ones that I wanted to save for last because it's really interesting, but as everybody know, this crypto thing has been taken off, and interestingly enough, if that's even a word, PayPal has acquired a company called Curve. This is their entrance into the crypto market. Curve is based out of New York. It's a developer of digital asset security infrastructure. It helps create digital wallets. So this is really interesting. A lot of people have been kind of skeptical on crypto and everything that goes on with that. So you've noticed some CEOs be against it. But the funny thing is, there are some CEOs that may speak out and say they are against it, but they are still secretly either investing in it or allowing part of their company to do research and invest in it. So it's kind of interesting how that's playing out. Not saying PayPal CEOs against. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I've looked up quotes from other CEOs or people on Wall Street who don't think it's nothing. But it's interesting that PayPal is purchasing this company and getting into that. One thing that let me see what I was trying to look up. So let me give you some more information on Curve. I was reading online and I just read it to you exactly how I'm seeing it. So Curve is a cryptocurrency security company that helps you store your crypto assets securely. The company operates a cloud-based service that lets you access your crypto wallets without any hardware device, which is pretty smart. They're pretty much implementing steps to make sure your crypto wallet, anything you have that you want to keep secure, they want to make sure they keep that secure for you, because there have been people who have had their wallets emptied out. So anything dealing with something being online, you're gonna always have to make sure you keep it secure because there are a lot of bad hackers out there. I mean, look at what's going on with the Kronos ransomware attack. We still do not have an update on that. We still don't know. Kronos don't even know when they're going to resolve that issue. So, this is definitely something that I can see PayPal is taking the necessary steps and taking the necessary path to make sure they protect their investments and other things that they plan on getting into. I can see PayPal making another acquisition in the crypto space, not just with Curve, but I feel like they may end up making another acquisition with a company that can, do something that's a little bit differently, but can also benefit PayPal and its consumers. So this is interesting. I'm actually looking forward to see how this plays out over the next year or two. I do expect to see the stock price to reflect this whenever it comes to their quarterly reports, but we'll see. Good job, PayPal. I mean, PayPal doing their thing. They have kind of been under the radar, but I mean, obviously they got some big plans, so we'll see what happens next with PayPal. But that's today's segment of In the Know, what's going on with PayPal. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time.